go for it. That's, no regrets.
No.
If you're prepared to use the technology and trust it, it works.
Yeah.
The initial cost is a bit of a thing you got to get over, but there's no problems, no regrets about doing it now.
The way it's going to pay for itself pretty good.
Yeah, I think you'll be sure that there's a payback there.
Yeah.
Joining is a very busy time. Here it coincides, we're doing silage, we're doing hay at similar times.
Yeah.
So we're just starting irrigating, everything's happening. So to have that less workload on the joining side was a big advantage. And as I said before, that's one thing I probably didn't appreciate before we started, how much advantage that would be.
You don't even have to be near the cows to actually tell which cows you're pulling out that night or that morning. It's just so easy. Yeah.
And we made a decision at the time when we put the collars on, the results that we say they work, we were going to trust that we weren't going to run two systems at one go and try and second guess one against the other. We decided with the collars, we've got them now, we'll use them. And so we didn't worry about anything else. We milked 200 cows, predominantly spring calving with a small autumn calving, about 80% spring, breeding, Holstein background, but the last 10 years have been crossbreeding, three-way crosses with red breeds, Holstein and Montbéliards. We have a bit of a preference for red cattle, so we probably concentrate on that side of it, and it's just starting now to use a bit of sex semen in the heifers.
Since we've had the collars, it's just made that so much easier. Yeah.
It's all AI, no bull to run with the herd, and we'll join initially with dairy semen and follow up with just using beef semen on the cows. It's been 12 months we've had them now, so we've been through a full year with it. Initially, the idea is to improve our joining performance. We're just not satisfied with having too many carryover cows, not getting in calf. The collars have had two main advantages. It certainly improves heat detection and AI timing, and to follow on that, we've had better results, better conception rates, and fewer cows not in calf. We just use the toilets totally. We don't do any other heat detection. There's no drafting cows off to put heat detectors on them, no sort of mucking around with cows like that, no going down, checking cows, so it just made everything so much easier at joining time, taking a lot of the pressure off. And also it's been good following joining, just keeping track of any cows that have lost calves, bought it early, you know what they're up to. As I said, probably the biggest thing I didn't really expect was the reduction in the workload at joining time, and just not always worrying, are we catching cows, are we picking up the cows that are in season?
And joining them at the right time.
Yeah, so it's just taking a bit of the stress out of the AI time, which is not something I'd appreciated before we bought it, how much of a benefit that would be. No, it's been good. We both got the app on the phone, so we know what's going on. Get to the dairy, the cows come in, you just look up the phone, you've got a list of cows to get out. We don't have an automatic drafting system in the dairy, we still manually draft the cows ourselves, but it just gives us a list of cows, that's the ones to draft out.
If you're joining sort of 160 cows at one time, which is not a lot to a lot of people, but it's still all another job, and when you're drafting cows out all the time, it's upsetting those cows, and to have those cows more comfortable without drafting them out all the time, to put heat seekers on and do different things with them and needle them, and it's just a huge benefit as far as the workload goes.